Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead. I told you guys that I was gonna actually come on again, and kind of like really just finish to what what I was trying to say yesterday about I did post some videos up from the plant area. I'd like you guys to go and check that out too. And I do have another video that I recorded today when I was on Stafford Road near Ciabras. I'd like you guys to, once that's loaded, I'd like you guys to do that. But I just wanted to, hello, how you doing? Yes. So I'm glad that I'm glad that you guys are watching today, and I just wanted to say, there was a mistake that happened yesterday, and Linda Pereira called, City Council Linda Pereira. She called, and she said, because I said something about, what happened was I was using a voice thing. And the voice thing got all messed up. So okay, she apologized. I apologized to her. I said, look, I'm sorry. All right, so we did. So, and I asked her a question about about the market rate housing, about the homeless, about the rent, and what we're going to do about this. So she didn't know. She didn't give me an answer. So I don't know. So she didn't give me an answer on that. So I'm hoping, I'm hoping to get an answer on it, because basically the rent's too high. You know what I'm saying? And how is people going to afford things? You know what I'm saying? You can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't afford things. Mayor Paul Coogan wants to put water taxi, put a tipsy seagull going from one end to the pond to the back to the end, this end. I mean, and he wants to, he's going to put trolleys and stuff like that. I mean, and $5 a person to use that boat. That's where that boat is that's where that water taxi is going. So that's why we I have no idea what you're saying, dude. I don't have a Harley Davidson, so I have no idea, what you're implying. So I don't. But I'm just saying, having a Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, thank you very much, man. Hey, I know it's okay. I know you have you only playing around. That's fine. But this guy here, Harley Davidson. I don't even drive a bike. I wish I did, because I love Harley Davidson bikes, and Harley Davidson bikes are pretty cool. So, but anyways, I was hoping, to get, an answer today, an answer on how we can fix, the rents, the homeless, the homeless crisis. You know what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of issues going on here in the city. Okay, I mean, because the reason why I say there's a lot of issues going on in the city, because I'm always out there. Okay, I'm out there. I see it. I see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I actually also see, people fighting, people, fighting back and forth, and arguing. I see it. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I actually talk about this. Okay. Just the other day, I got a phone call, from somebody that I really know, told me that they were down at the city hall and the city council chambers. There was a fight down there. There was a fight down there. Cop showed up and everything else. So I mean, somebody that does go there. I'm not going to mention any names because that's my source. So anyways, I'm not going to throw my source under the bus. So, I mean, there was a fight down there. So, whatever, and they asked me how come I wasn't down there. Well, let me just tell you this, okay? And I tell people this every day. This is a talk show, okay? This is a talk show. I go out there, and interview people once in a great while. Okay, so I'm an independent reporter. Okay, independent. Okay, I go out there, I interview people, and I get I get my story. Okay, and this is what I do. Okay, so and that's what it is. When I'm out there, I take my camera, I video it, and I put it up. Just like I did on Pleasant Street. If you look at the videos on Pleasant Street, I have videos of Pleasant Street up there, up on my page, on my forward media page. So the question is, how are we going to fix this? Okay, how are we going to take care of homeless people, rent increase, property increase, immigration increase that are coming over here over the border? Okay, it's like, when you ask a politician, how are we going to fix this? They should know how. They should know how we're going to fix this. Okay? They should be able to give the taxpayers answers. Am I right? So, how you doing, Anthony? Jessica Michael Barlow, Edward De Silva, thank you for watching. And they're supposed to give you answers. Regardless, they could say, okay, well, hey, I don't know how we're going to fix this, but I'll find out and I'll call you back and I'll let you know. Okay? I mean, if you're a city councilor, you're a mayor, you're a governor, you're a president, you have to answer to the people, the taxpayers of Fall River. You have to answer to them, because we are the people, the ones that elect these people. So it's like, okay, well, but there was no answer. So I mean, yeah, and sometimes I do criticize the politicians. I do. I criticize Joe. I criticize Joe Biden. I criticize politicians, because you don't want to know why I do? It's because for the fact is that they say that they're gonna do this for you, they're gonna do that for you, and you know something? Where's the promises that they said? Okay, where is this promise? So basically, everything that the city council said, oh, okay, well, if you elect me for city council, I can do this for you, I can do that for you, I can pull strings for you, I can do this. let me tell you something, okay? At least Leo, okay, city council, former city council, retired Leo Pelletier, okay, great guy. I wish he was back in the city council again, okay? I mean, I go up to him and hey Leo, hey, I mean, look, this is going on, that's going on, and how are we gonna fix this? I mean, streets, been, messed up for weeks now, and nobody's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right, Dave. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Leo makes a phone call. Streets, boom, it's already done. Okay. Me, I go out there. I see a sidewalk or a pole down, or a smell of gas on the street. I made a call on the police, fire department, or the gas company to come and check this stuff out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how hard is it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, and how hard is taking care of our people? They're homeless. Okay, the homeless people. That's been out sleeping out there. It's getting worse. Okay, instead of better. Okay, I know it's happening all over the country. I get it. Okay, so you can drink blood all you want. So I mean, it's happening all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? But we have to take care of our people here first. Okay, that's what we got to do. Okay, and take care of our people. Never mind putting water taxis, getting trolley cars, and putting it in here, trying to get tourism in here. I don't get the logic. What makes you think that tourism is going to come in here? Okay, with all this crime going on here in the city of Fall River. Okay, shootings, murder, stabbings, abductions, and all this other crap. Okay, so what makes you think tourism is going to come in here? It's not. And I'll tell you firsthand, it's not going to happen. Okay? You got to clean up the crime first before you can introduce new stuff. Okay? And I've said this, even when I ran for city council, I've said this. Okay? You got to clean the crime up first before you introduce yourself new stuff. Okay? You got it. That's what you got to do. Okay? You can't introduce new stuff when you got sex trafficking and all kinds of stuff in here, drug trafficking and fentanyl coming into this into this city, okay, into this community. So how can you do that? Okay, clean up the crime first, right, and then introduce new stuff. Okay, you can't bring new stuff here and expect it. Okay, well, let's ignore the crime, but let's introduce new stuff. Water taxis and what do you call it? Their trolleys and stuff. I mean, I'm not saying that stuff is going to work, but it's not going to work if you have crime here in the city of Fall River. Okay, if you got crime, if you got crime here, then it's not going to work. Okay, you got to take the crime out of the city, right? You got to take the crime out of the city before you introduce anything else. That's all I got to say. You know what I'm saying? Even when I ran for city council, I was the one that introduced. Well, when I ran for city council, they introduced. They asked us what we think about technology. Okay, yeah. Well, I support technology. Okay, I do. I support a lot of technology because I'm going to tell you because I love technology. Okay, technology. I love computers. I love all kinds of stuff. You know why? Because technology, you can do your podcast. You can do basically do anything. Okay, and basically you can get the message out there. You know what I'm saying, quickly to everybody. And and let me tell you something. Okay, the biggest fear of politicians having live videos. Okay, okay, and podcasts and all, and and that's their biggest fear, because now the government cannot do anything behind anybody's back anymore like they used to. They can't. Okay, they can't do it. You know why? Without getting caught. You know what I'm saying? And getting bagged. So, but like I said, I mean, I expect an answer. When I ask a politician a question about certain issues or certain items, that Fall River, we Fall River spacing, I mean, I expect an answer. I mean, I want to know. Today, I saw Alan Sobia, okay, State Representative Alan Sobia. I asked him the question. And he answered it for me. He answered the question. And he said it all starts in the White House. Okay, it all starts in the White House. Okay, when is it going to come to an end? Okay, when is this going to end? So, I mean, it has to end some point. Okay, we don't need market rate housing, and I'll keep saying it. Okay, I'll keep saying it until I turn 80. Okay, we don't need market rate housing because it creates a homeless problem. Okay, we don't need taxes going up on homeowners. Okay, because that's another issue that creates a big, huge problem. Okay, where Mayor Paul Coogan don't understand that. Okay, he don't understand that. So, and I'm hoping that he's seeing that it's causing a big, huge problem. Okay, all right. I know it's not him. Okay, I know it's the banks. Okay, the big banks. Okay, they love their market rate housing. Okay. Which is not going to work, and I will keep fighting until I turn 80. Okay, so I will. I'll keep arguing this point. Okay, because I'm going to tell you, market rate housing is not it's not the answer to all the problems. The answer to all the problems is having affordable housing. Okay, and don't increase taxes. Okay. If you increase taxes, that is also another issue of problem. Okay, how is people going to live? Okay, like I said, everyone that lives in this community, we are fed up with all this. Okay, we are fed up with this nonsense. Okay, people can't live. People are struggling. Some people are working 4 or 5 jobs just to feed their kids, and that, I mean, come on. I mean, you got the White House, you got Joe sending $20 billion to Ukraine, where $20 billion could be useful here in the United States. So, I mean, it's sad. Okay, it's sad. But I mean, we can only advocate for we can only advocate and fight for what we think is right. Okay, I've been around the city council chambers. I've been around the mayor's office. I've been around politics for a very long time. Okay, and I've heard politicians talk. Okay, and every single mayor, Bob Correa, Will Flanagan, Mayor Paul Coogan, Mayor Mitchell, not Mitchell, Oh yeah, I've been around Mayor Mitchell, New Bedford. I've been around a whole bunch of politicians, and you know something, and I've watched both sides talk. Okay, I've been around state representatives, Michael Rogers. I've been around Alan Sylvia. I've been around Carol Fiola. I mean, sometimes the reason why I go and talk to Alan Sylvia because I can't get in touch with Carol Fiola. Okay, I don't know how to. I don't even have a number. I don't even have anything to get in touch with her to let her know about the issues and stuff what's going on. Okay, and everybody, and some of these politicians, all they worry about is photo ops. What's photo ops are going to do? You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of the issues first. That is here. Okay, got to take care of the crime situations that's going on here in the city of Fall River. I know it's happening everywhere, but we have to take care of this first, right here. Take care of the crime in our city first, okay? And and the police, they're going out of their minds. You know what I'm saying? Calls after calls, calls after calls, calls after calls. I mean, domestic violence, domestic abuse, domestic. There's a guy over here with a restraining order. He's not supposed to be here, they're causing problems at the bus terminal. They're rolling marijuana at the bus station. I mean, this is a big issue. This is a problem. You know what I'm saying? This is a problem that needs to be taken care of. Well, I mean, so it's a problem because they legalized the marijuana. They got so many dispensaries, okay, around. We don't need all these dispensaries. We don't, really, okay? I mean, I can see having one or two dispensaries, okay? One or two. We don't need. We got one on Route 6. We got one on Route 6 that was built not too long ago, okay? Okay. All we need is like maybe 2 or 3. We don't need 135 marijuana dispensaries. Okay, we don't. Okay, I mean, it's ridiculous already. I mean, you go outside, the whole city smells like marijuana since the marijuana facility came in here. Okay, the whole city. People smoking it anywhere. I work outside. People come by smoking everywhere. It kills my lungs. The smell is so awful. It kills my lungs. It gets into my lungs and everything. We don't need a whole bunch of marijuana facilities. We don't. I mean, maybe 1 or 2, yeah. I mean, well, everybody's getting into it. There's one on Route 6. I mean, people taking marijuana, smoking it on the bus. I mean, come on. Yeah, I mean, well, now you can grow 6 plants in your house. Well, it does. I'm sorry, but it does smell like the city hall. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? What do you, I mean, get, if you're gonna do something, maybe 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? It's that too. And now that we maybe gardens only grow tomatoes. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe. But you know something? They said that, people that, it was supposed to be for medical marijuana, okay? It's supposed to be for medical only, okay? That was the deal with the state, okay? Medical only. And now look at it. I mean, I'm not against it, okay? But I mean, now I thought, okay, well, maybe one or two marijuana, maybe two or three would be good. You know what I'm saying? But look at it. You got about 25, 30, maybe 40 marijuana dispensaries around. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? It's either hate me or love me, one of the two, because this is my opinion. Okay? So I mean, this is totally my opinion. But I bought Portuguese soda. You can't see it because the camera it doesn't pick up the color. So it looks like an invisible soda, but it's not. No, it's Portuguese soda. It's Samul. It's a Samul passionate fruit. Yeah, it's Samul passionate fruit. So, but anyways, 6 plants, and what does that do? Money is only goes to the pockets of the businesses owners cannot federally tax it, so the state gets nothing for funding it. Well, I mean, that money, some of that revenue, that marijuana revenue, the money that they kick in all the time, that they make, some of that is supposed to go, you can tax it, but some of that has to go to the city. I mean, the state has to take some, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Sam has to take some, and the city has to, the government has to take some, you know what I'm saying? So we have to tax it, so that way we can get, so that way we have money, you know what I'm saying? So without that, you know what I'm saying, we're kind of like pretty creek without a paddle, if you understand. So, but the state gets something for funding it, you know what I'm saying? But we wanna one or two, you know what I'm saying? Maybe one or two, not 20, 25, 30, maybe 40 or more, and they put one on Route 6. How nice. Great. I mean, you can teach your kids how to smoke marijuana if you like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, kids can go to school and sit in school and roll up a blunt and smoke it in the classroom, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's what the kids do nowadays. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, marijuana, I mean, people used to get busted with it all the time, but busted with it, and basically marijuana was a misdemeanor at some point, you know what I'm saying? And it was a misdemeanor at some point. So, but getting back to, I mean, people should, when I ask a politician a question, okay, I expect an answer, okay? I'm a taxpayer, I expect an answer, it's my right. When I ask a city councilor for, what are we going to do with, rent and property taxes and what else? Market rate housing. I expect an answer. You know what I'm saying? I expect an answer. I don't expect to be ignored. Okay? Because we are the people can vote you in, but we are the people can vote you out. Okay? Just to let you know that if you're not doing a good job, you need not to run no more. Okay? I mean, it's not that I don't like yous. It's that, it's something that, we do as taxpayers, because technically we are the boss. Okay, we are the boss. We run yous. We own yous. That's what we do. Okay, we are taxpayers. We own politicians. Okay, we do. So we do. Yeah, city councilors get elected and only to make false promises, and it seems like that. Yes, they make false promises. Okay, all the time, false promises back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not only fighting for myself. I'm fighting for my grandkids, my grandkids. Okay, so I'm doing this for my grandkids because you know something? I think my grandkids deserve to know, okay, what's going on in this community and this country. Okay, all right. I think they ought to know. They should know what's going on. No, but yeah. So that's who I'm fighting for right now. You know what I'm saying? It's for my grandkids. So yeah. But city councilors get elected, but only to make false promises. It seems. Yeah, it does. Hey, I remember. Well, I remember one point when Mayor Paul Coogan ran for mayor. Okay, and he ran for mayor. He ran for mayor against Jazel Correa, and he won. Okay, I remember, and what's happening is that, man, I heard Mayor Paul Coogan say one time in in one of his campaigns, hey, I promise I'm going to help you out. I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to do that. Where's all the promises that Coogan made? Where is all the promises? No promises there. And now, even Jazel with the promises. Okay? Even Jazel with the promises. Okay? We're always getting screwed over a lot by politicians. Okay? And I want to open up each and one of your eyes, okay, and see, okay, and let you know what is going on with our elected officials. Okay? Look deep inside. Show us the truth. I am telling you the truth right now. Open up your eyes and see. Okay? Because listen to what the politicians say. Okay? If you listen to what they say, and they say, we promise, okay? And you can say, wow, I heard this before. You promised us the last time, and look it. We got screwed by Jazel. Right? We got screwed by Jazel Correa, all right? When he stole all that marijuana money and observation letters and charging people $200, and and I mean, look at him, look at him, he's in jail. You know what I'm saying, he was investigated by the FBI, so why cannot Coogan be investigated by the FBI? I want the federal government, the FBI, okay, look through all their records, okay, every single one of the politician records, even records, okay, all through their finances, because you know something, there's something funny going on, and you know something, and we're fed up with it, and we're not gonna take it, okay, if you're gonna use money, you're gonna use it right, okay. You're not going to say, well, Well, I'm going to use it for a trolley car. I'm going to use it for market rate housing. Well, that's the bank. Okay, that is the bank. So, and 2 years comes up. Okay, when 2 years comes up, you say, hey, look, you know what? I'm going to the polls. I'm fed up with this. Okay, I'm voting certain people out. Okay, you know, and that's it. You know, so where is all this money gone? Okay, where is the weed money? All the weed money. You know, where is all the weed money? Okay, there's supposed to be. Where's all the revenue? All the weed money that the city is supposed to be making. Wow, is that gone? There was no need to raise taxes on the homeowners and raising rents on people. Okay, there's no reason to be going out there squeezing the taxpayers out of all the money that they have. How is people going to live? Okay, how is people going to live? Well, the tipsy seagull. Guess what? And people say, "Oh, it's coming from a grant." Where does the grant come from? The taxpayers put in the money. That's where the grants come from. Okay, that's where the grants come from. Okay, that's where they come from. Okay, when you get a grant, right? It comes from the taxpayers. Okay, sorry, I don't drink. No, so I mean that's where it goes. I mean that's the taxpayers. You know what I'm saying? Taxpayers. Just like the bus. No water today. Portuguese Samo soda. It's passionate fruit. You can't really see it because the camera is kind of like really just taking that. So, getting a drink of water, you are going to get overwhelmed. Well, I mean, I don't get overwhelmed. I mean, I just talk about, things that, that the city council don't talk about. Okay, I talk about things that the city council don't talk about. Okay, and the city councilors, they. I mean, I love Michelle Dion, man. Michelle Dion is great. Okay, I mean, I have no issues with her at all. Okay, but the issues that I have, the issues that I have is the market rate housing, the homeless problem, and everything else that's going on here in the city. Okay, people get, the crime and everything, but you want to put a water taxi and a trolley in here. Put man, Paul Coogan, man. Wow. And what is he doing? But he also mismanaged money. Okay, we all know he mismanaged money, so that's why we want the FBI, the federal government, to look into that. You know what I'm saying? Situation. And, I mean, it is wasting money. Yeah, Michael. Yes, water taxi. Yeah. The tipsy seagull gonna go across the pond and come back. You're gonna $5 a person, and they may charge you for the vest $10. But yeah, he makes me laugh. but yet he raises taxes and he raises property taxes, that's against the law to raise property tax. Okay, it is. It's against the law. It is. It's against the law to raise property tax. It is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the value of the house. Say your house was worth $250,000. Okay. So if your house is worth $250,000, right? You're not gonna get that value of the house. Okay, you're not. So you're not gonna get the value of your house if your house is worth $250,000. So So, well, yeah, wait till the train comes in. Well, yeah, but I mean, wait till the train comes in. That's gonna be even worse. Well, I did talk to Al and Sylvia. Yeah, crazy Linda Peru. Yeah, you're right. I did talk about that, James. I did. Honestly, I did talk about that. About she didn't answer a single question. She didn't even answer my question about what was when I asked her about the market rate housing. I asked her about the homeless. I asked her about the rent increase. She said, "Oh, but no." So she didn't even answer that question. I was expecting an answer. You know what I'm saying? I love, if I answer a question, I mean, you're an elected official. You're supposed to answer it. When the taxpayer answers a question, answer it. My Dion, okay, Michelle Dion, she's great. I like her. You know what I'm saying, because you want to know why? Because she's the smartest one in there, Michelle Dion. Okay, Michelle Dion is the smartest one. Yeah. So I mean, she is. She's the smartest one in there. I'm thinking that she's the only one that has common sense. You know what I'm saying? Because I've talked to Michelle Dion a lot. You know what I'm saying? And she's great. I have no problem with Michelle Dion when I talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, when I see Michelle Dion, City Council Michelle Dion, maybe I'll ask her the question. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she'll give me an answer. Linda's not going to give me an answer. I don't know. I mean, but politicians keep forgetting. Okay, politicians keep forgetting that we are the boss. We own them. Okay.
James Kilgus.
We can talk and we can talk. Go right ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, I'm here.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, so we were just, well, we are the taxpayers, you know what I'm saying? And the politicians are supposed to answer the taxpayers' questions. When somebody's got a question, they're supposed to ask, right? Am I right?
Well, maybe you should tell Linda Pereira that.
Well...
Yeah, she didn't even answer a damn question.
No, she didn't even answer my question about anything. Oh, I saw Alan Sylvia today at Stop and Shop.
What's he up to?
He's like, he says, what date? I says, Alan, I said, when is this going to end? I told him about it. You know what I'm saying? I said, he's like, when is it? I said, it's never going to end. You know what I'm saying? It's not. You know what I'm saying? He said, Dave, things are going to get worse. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he did?
Yeah. He said it's not going to end. He says it's...
What's not going to end?
Well, Mayor Paul Coogan with his, market rate housing.
I thought Alan Sylvia was sucking up to Coogan, no?
No, he wasn't.
Oh, boy.
Alan Sylvia goes with the veterans and stuff like that. So I mean, sometimes the state representatives, they don't really...
Man, you know it's concerning when people like Alan Sylvia don't like Coogan.
Yeah. So I told Alan, I says, I'm concerned about the city. You know what I'm saying? I'm concerned about the rent problem. I'm concerned about this. You know what I'm saying? I'm concerned about the people of the city of Fall River. Basically.
Yeah.
Where how people gonna live, and survive. You know what I'm saying? I'm concerned about this, and what's
especially with the rents and how high they are in the city of Fall River.
yeah. And I am concerned about the taxpayers. I am concerned about the people, of Fall River. You know what I'm saying? We got Durfee High School we got to pay for. We got Diamond we got to pay for now once it's built. I mean, we got all these.
Didn't we just finish paying off Durfee?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I thought we did.
Oh no, I don't think we paid Durfee yet.
But yeah, the new Diamond School. Yeah, Fall River's going to pay. Well, and also like 4 other cities are paying it as well.
Yeah, but look, but you know something though. But by the time that gets paid off, I'll be 80 years old.
80 years old.
Yeah, what? 10 years? 10 years straight. Yeah, 10 years. Yeah, I think was it 10 years, right, James?
For Diamond?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, well, anyway, so I mean, and then we got all this crime going on here in the city of Fall River, right?
Remember, Coogan said that there's no new crime going on.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, don't forget, Coogan says, the crime isn't that bad here.
No, that's right. He even said that there's no new crime going on here in the city of Fall River. Oh, the crime is not bad here. So what in the world? Where is he getting his logic? Where's he getting his statistics on crime?
Well, politicians, they like to inflate their numbers.
That could be true with Paul Coogan. Yes.
They always inflate numbers.
Yeah. I mean, they're always inflating numbers all the time. The statistics are really high here in Fall River, in Massachusetts. Oh, I mean, I have a scanner. I'm out there. I see what goes on. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, I've been born and raised here. I mean, I didn't fall off a turnip truck. So I mean, I didn't fall off a turnip truck. I mean, I held on pretty well on a turnip truck. So I mean, there is crime in the city of Fall River. I mean, there is.
There's crime everywhere.
Crime everywhere. Well, even in Somerset.
I mean, it's not that uncommon to have crime. I mean, some of the safest cities in the world have some kind of crime.
I mean, we have to have some.
Well, Fall River, compared to those cities, yeah, it's concerning.
Yes, it is. It's concerning here right now. You know what I'm saying?
I think even New Bedford has a better crime stat than Fall River.
Well, you know something, man, Mitchell, New Bedford, right? He does have a better crime statistics over there. He does. Honestly, he does. The crime over there is absolutely great over there. You know what I'm saying?
New Bedford's still a nightmare, but it seems like New Bedford's is not as bad as Fall River.
Yeah. Fall River is worse. Look what they did. Look what they did to the Iwo Jima Memorial when they vandalized it. You know what I'm saying? When the kids were caught on camera and they vandalized it.
Yeah. The other thing, and God knows how much money that's going to cost to fix it.
Yeah. So who's going to pay for that? The kids that vandalized it. The taxpayers are supposed to pay for that too.
I guess the citizens of Fall River.
Yeah. So maybe we should just let the mothers pay for it. It's their kids, right? You let your animals loose on the street. You know what I'm saying? Well, and your kids go around.
I wouldn't call them animals. I think that's a bit too far. But some of them are delinquents, though.
Well, delinquents. You let your delinquents on.
Delinquents in the city.
Well, you let your delinquents out, and you don't keep control of your delinquents. And this is what your delinquents do. You go out there, Your delinquents go out there and to start destroying things around the city, especially the Iwo Jima Memorial, okay, where the veterans are really pissed off about that, okay?
Yeah.
They are. They're really upset about it. They are.
I imagine so. Yeah.
I mean, when I was working when I work at Stop and Shop, and how many times veterans I talked to about it, you know something? They're mad because these are their comrades that died for this country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, and that didn't give these kids and these delinquents any right to go over there and destroy that. I mean, maybe the mother. I think when they go to court, they got caught though. So when they got caught, good. And so I think the mother should just go and say, "Hey, look, your kids are too young to pay for it, so we're gonna make you pay for it." So that there should be an ordinance in the city council, basically. Okay, because let me tell you something. If I was a city councilor, I would make an ordinance saying, okay, and I would call all the parents in to the city council chambers, and I would talk to each and every single one of them, okay, one by one, all right, like 5 at a time, and I would say, look, you know something? If you can't keep control of your children, your delinquents, okay, on the street, okay, if you can't, and they go around destroying things, we're gonna make the parents pay for it, okay? We're gonna make the parents pay for every time that they vandalize something, okay? Don't matter what it is. They vandalize a sign, you're gonna pay for it. They vandalize and Iwo Jima Memorial, you're gonna pay for it. They start vandalizing, graffiti all over the place. The parents will pay for it. So let's see how much the parents will like when their kids are they're paying for their kids' damages and they're going to court. And the judge is going to force them to pay.
To straighten these kids out.
Yeah. Well, today's kids, James. I don't know how bad was you, but I think you're a good kid. You know what I'm saying? I met you I know you now 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And you're a great kid. And you know something, you work hard for your money, you do what you have to do, but you don't go out and vandalize people's properties.
No.
You've been brought up right. You know what I'm saying? But today's kids, forget it. You know what I'm saying? They're out there.
Absolutely forget it. Oh my God.
But today's kids, right? They go up. Even myself, I never vandalized anything. I never did.
Oh?
Never in my life. Ever use spray paint, crayon, not even to write on a sidewalk. Know why? Because I wasn't allowed to. Know why? My parents did not believe it. Because if I even took a crayon and wrote on a wall or wrote on any building, okay, I honestly, I'd be punished for about a week. And I would not go to any dances. I would not go out to any dates or nothing.
No, nothing.
So, I mean, there's got to be some kind of a punishment that these kids got to have. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, something.
There has to be an ordinance in there where if the parents cannot, okay, keep an eye on their delinquents and see where they are, and then hey, if the delinquents are destroying, then they need to have something in ordinance where that the parents should be paying for it. You know what I'm saying? Should foot the bill for it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not right also it's not right also for the taxpayers to flip the bill every time these delinquents destroy something.
Oh, there's no other way to pay for it, so.
Yeah. So, but hey, but we have to.
No, I mean, look, I mean, there might not be any other choice.
Well, that's right. Yes. Look at all these kids. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? They go in the bus terminal. They rip down the bathroom, the stalls in the bathroom. They're rolling the fentanyl and everything over there. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? I could see, and also, I mean, I also did mention the marijuana, the dispensaries. I can see having 2 or 3 marijuana dispensaries, but they got them all over the place, and there's no need to have all these marijuana dispensaries all over the place. There's no need of that. I don't support that.
4 or 5 in Fall River alone.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can see about 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? 2 or 3 would, 2 or 3.
But there's 5 then, and Flanagan. Yeah, Flanagan's making a crap ton of money on them.
Yeah, so I mean, at least have 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? But there's like 5 or 6 of them. Matter of fact,
and Flanagan's making a ton of money off them.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, so Flanagan's making a ton of money off of that. You know what I'm saying? Where I mean, I mean, look at the city. The city smells like marijuana. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even when I'm working, I'm choking. You know what I'm saying? Out there in the parking lot when I'm bringing in the carriages.
The thing is, without that revenue, then Fall River would have less money to work with.
Yeah, but where is all that revenue going? You know what I'm saying? Where is all that money going? Nobody had mentioned where all that money, that marijuana money's going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah. So. But I did mention Linda, so I mean, yeah, but her too.
Oh my God!
No, she did not. I mean, she did not answer my question. I mean,
yeah, this is a city councilor, and she didn't even answer a single question.
Alan Sylvia did when I saw him today at Stop and Shop.
He did. So why can't Pereira?
No. Yeah.
Well, I guess if she gets asked the hard questions, she just doesn't want to answer them.
No, you don't. Nobody ever wants to answer the hard questions, but I mean, we deserve the truth. Okay.
Yeah. What did you ask her? Something about like the homeless?
The homeless, rent increase. What else did I ask? Immigration. Something. So yeah. Market rate housing.
And she didn't even bother answering it.
Well, Edward De Silva says, who keeps bringing crack into the city? Well, fentanyl. There's a lot of fentanyl in here, in this city. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of that. I mean, if you really want to get technical about this, okay? Clean up the crime first before you introduce new stuff here in the city of Fall River. You know what I'm saying? Clean it up. I mean, that's what we want. We want the crime cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're looking for.
And if we can even accomplish that at all, it's probably going to take like 10, 15 years to do.
No.
Because a lot of people keep saying, "Oh, we can fix the crime overnight. Oh, this can be done in a week."
No, you can't fix it. Yeah.
It takes years to do.
It takes years to do. You know what I'm saying? So, and plus,
all a river.
Yeah, you can't.
The city's been trying tackle down their crime for like, what, 40 years now?
Yeah.
40 years?
Yep. There's over 40 years with the crime in this
God.
country. Yeah. And it's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no, I'm not going to talk about that, Stephanie.
Well, I don't know what they're even saying.
No, they're saying something, but I'm not even on that subject. You know, I'm talking about homeless. I'm talking about crimes and stuff here that's going on here in the city. You know, I'm not really getting into deeper into it.
All right.
No, but you know, I just wanted to, you know, come.
Oh, what else was I saying? What else was I saying? Oh, you know what's also ridiculous?
No.
Nikki Haley.
Oh, Nikki Haley, yeah, she wants to. Oh, Nikki Haley.
She's gonna keep burning millions of dollars for a primary. She's never gonna win.
Oh yeah, she's burning money like crazy, and she's not gonna. She's gonna. Nikki Haley's gonna be kicked right out of the what do you call it? The race.
She lost New Hampshire. She lost to no one in Nevada.
Yeah.
Don't forget, she lost to nobody in Nevada. She lost her home state in South Carolina, and she just lost in Michigan.
That's embarrassing, though, losing in your own town.
Yeah, your own state. Yeah, she ended up losing it.
Yeah, that's totally embarrassing. Nikki Haley.
She is still going.
Yeah, well, Nikki Haley's only embarrassing herself, so you know what I'm saying?
She really is.
Yeah, that's all. She's only embarrassing herself. You know, and you know it's.
Yeah, I mean, if she wanted to run for president, why didn't she do so back in like 2020 or even 2016?
That is
She
true.
could have ran then, but no, she didn't.
Yeah, she's just embarrassing, though. That's all.
Yeah,
she's embarrassing herself.
She would be a terrible president anyway.
Yeah, I don't want her for a president. You know, she's embarrassing.
If she somehow gets in, remember, people, she will raise your retirement ages to 70.
Yeah.
Raise it.
She will raise it to 70. You're right, and I agree with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she will raise it, and the life expectancy is already going down in this country.
Yeah.
So why would you raise the retirement age when your quality of life is going down?
You can't. I mean, how's people supposed to?
Makes sense.
I mean, what do you expect people to do? Live? How do people?
And I don't want to ever hear saying, "Oh, we want to be fiscally conservative." Well, look at you spending millions of dollars in a freaking primary. Yeah. You have no chance in winning. Yeah, fiscally conservative. Yeah, right.
Well, you know, I mean, she's ridiculous. Nikki Haley.
Yeah.
Nikki Haley burns me up sometimes.
You call her Nikki Haley.
Well, I mean, she failed in her own city. Come on.
Yeah, she lost her own home state.
Imagine that, though. Wow, that must be embarrassed. I mean, I wouldn't want to walk the streets over there.
I don't know if she's even going to win a single state.
If I was, something.
You know what? I could actually see her winning Utah, Vermont, and D.C., and that's literally it.
But you know something, though? But still, I mean, if I was running for president and I lost in my town, I wouldn't even want to go on a bus or even walk the streets. That's embarrassing. You know?
Oh man, yeah.
She's that's Nikki Haley though. She is so embarrassing.
Yeah, and she's twice as bad as Trump. Man, y'all thought Trump was bad? Oh my God, you haven't seen anything about her.
Well, let me tell you something, okay? Even based on what Trump is, okay? You know, people say Trump is, a bad person. Trump is this and Trump is that. I like Trump, okay? I like Trump. You may not like Trump. The next guy down the road may not like Trump, but I like Trump. I mean, that's, I like him, and I wouldn't mind having him for a president again. I thought he did a good,
I beg to differ on that one.
and I think he did a good job. I mean, he did a good job, and I'm not gonna knock the guy. You know what I'm saying? No, no, I'm not gonna knock him. And same thing here with Joe. I mean, I don't like Joe. You know what I'm saying? I don't like him. I don't like the things that he does. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the money.
Well, I just think he's been an average president.
Yeah, but I mean,
I mean, he's average. He's slightly better than Biden. I mean, Obama.
well, but I think though this is what I think. Okay, I just don't approve his policies on what he does. You know what I'm saying? I don't. And I'm just going to say I don't approve on Biden's policies. I think his policies, is really ruin his whole country. You know what I'm saying? His policies. And I think he's doing too much with it, giving too much money out. You know what I'm saying? To different countries.
That's what Trump did too.
I think, but I'm just saying. I think he's given too much money out to the country. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Trump did too. I mean, look at his 2017 tax act.
Well, his 2017 tax, Trump.
That tax act that actually increased our national debt by $7 trillion.
Well, I haven't looked at that yet.
I mean, how come that never gets brought up?
Because nobody ever looks at it.
Bill. Oh, Biden's spending bill. But how come we don't ever hear about how he added $7 trillion to our national debt?
Well, because the reason why we don't talk about it, because we as conservatives and Republicans, you know what I'm saying, we talk about we talk about different things, but I haven't looked up Trump's yet, so I will soon. But we want to, I want to get through this election. You know what I'm saying? As quick as possible, but as quick as possible. And and I just don't, I'm trying to ignore the people, talking really nasty about the president.
Just like that one person earlier today. She's a Trump supporter, and she said, if you don't like Trump, then keep it to yourself.
Well, yeah, I heard her say it.
Oh.
Well, you can take.
What's the whole point of having a First Amendment then?
Well, I mean, everybody has the right to. Everybody has the right to speak their minds. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, First Amendment right.
I wish someone would have told her that.
Yeah. So everybody has the right. I was hoping you would. I mean, I don't know why you didn't say anything.
No, I know. I did, but she just ignored it.
Yeah. Yeah, she's. I try not to pay. I try not to pay attention. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't. I mean, you can't dismiss people's rights. You know what I'm saying? I have the right to say what I want to say. You have the right. You say what you want to say, regardless if you're Republican, Democrat. Everybody's free to say whatever they want, and to a certain point.
Yep.
So I mean, we don't want to disregard the Constitution. You know what I'm saying? People's freedom of people's freedom. How they say it? Jesus.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech. Yeah, we don't want to disregard that. You know what I'm saying? People have the right to speak. Their minds. People have the right to say what they want to a certain point. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing is, there is a there is an attachment to that First Amendment right too. So there is. I don't know what it is. I've looked it up, but I forgot what it was.
Okay.
But yeah, but there is an attachment to that, and I have to get back to that and look it up again, because I've been looking at the First Amendment, the 10th Amendment, the 12th Amendment, 13th, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I've been studying all those too. So but everybody has the right. You know what I'm saying? For freedom of speech, everybody has the right to express their own opinions on politicians, regardless if they're businessmen or career politicians. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has that right. You know what I'm saying? People shouldn't even disregard people's rights, because it's not right. So, like you said, why should we have the First Amendment right if people are just going to regard somebody else's opinion? You know what I'm saying? What they feel. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
You know, I never disregard people's feelings on things that they said. See, you know, you like Trump, I like Trump, you like Biden. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know,
I'm not high on Biden.
You know, but no, you're not high on it. But you know something, you're an
independent. High on him. I wish another Democrat would run.
Yeah. But you know, I mean, that's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're not familiar. You don't.
Opinion, because even Democrats don't want Biden to run again. So.
Well, that's just it. Yeah. So I mean, which is Biden shouldn't run. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, which is he should. And then again, you know what I'm saying? States like Illinois. Texas.
I was actually going to mention that. Illinois barred Trump from their ballot.
Well, they are going to overturn it, like they did over here in Massachusetts. So they are going to overturn that.
Wait, Mass isn't even involved with this.
No, Mass was involved with it before.
No, they weren't.
Mass.
It was tried, but the state's court shot it down. So. But
Illinois,
Colorado, Illinois, Maine.
Yeah, but Illinois, Maine. But they are going to. But Trump, they cannot disregard Trump from the ballot. They cannot take Trump off the ballot like they cannot take Biden off the ballot. Yeah. But I mean,
you never know what's going to happen with that Supreme Court. You never know.
Well, they're going to overturn it, and here Trump will be back on the ballot. He will. But
I also wanted to let you know that the court could rule that states can't do that.
But also,
the Supreme Court is very high on states' rights. So.
That's unconstitutional. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's
not really.
It is unconstitutional, because that's taking the rights away of the former sitting president. You know what I'm saying? You know,
the 14th Amendment argues against that. So.
Yeah, well, the 14th Amendment will, it has to be changed.
What?
You know, we have to change the 14th Amendment then.
Oh my God!
If know why? Because by right they cannot take Biden off the ballot either. Okay.
Well, Texas is in the process of doing that. So.
Well, Texas cannot do it. Nobody cannot take a former sitting president or a president off the ballot. It's wrong.
Well, you know what? There is a clause in the 14th Amendment that allows it to, under certain conditions. Which is why that clause was barely used in the first place.
Well, but you know that it's gonna another circuit court judge is gonna overturn that.
Well, like I said, the Supreme Court is very unpredictable. So.
Yeah, but I mean they got to See, the reason why they did, okay, the reason why they did, they think that they could, but they can't. They can't. Then just like me.
You know what? We'll have to wait until they make their decision.
Well, we'll just have to wait for the decision.
We'll just have to wait. That's the only thing we can do.
Yeah, we'll just wait for the decision. You know what I'm saying? We'll just wait. And Super Tuesday's coming up.
Yeah, that's coming up sometime in March, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
I think it's this Tuesday, isn't it?
Super Tuesday. Yeah, sometime in March.
Yeah, Super Tuesday. I can't wait for that because I want to go out and vote.
Well, that's just a primary, so.
Yeah, so I just want to go out and vote, and I have certain people to vote. You know what I'm saying? So.
March 5th.
Yeah, March 5th. Yeah.
Yeah, March 5th. Yeah, that's when Super Tuesday is.
Can't wait for that.
Oh, yeah. And again, don't expect Nikki Haley to perform well.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oh, she's going to lose horribly.
Yeah, she is, and it's sad to say that, but you know what I'm saying. But it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's embarrassing, though, man. If you can lose it in your own state.
Your home state.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, like, if you lose your home state, but if the race was close, then I would understand why you would keep running. But no, she's nowhere even close to beating Trump.
And no, she ain't gonna beat him either.
Oh,
Trump is gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna say Trump is gonna wipe her right off the face of the earth.
well, I mean, she could come back in 2028.
Oh,
So she could come back then.
Well, Donald Trump Jr. is looking at the presidency in 2028.
Who?
Trump Jr.
Oh.
Oh yeah. And that's fresh. That's one of his youngest. I think one of his youngest or one of his oldest.
No, we need new faces.
Well, guess what?
No, we
No
need new
face.
faces. We're not a monarchy. We're a republic. No, I'm so tired of these political families basically.
Well, he's looking at the 2028 running for president.
I'm tired of it.
Well, he's looking at the 2028 presidency in 2028.
Yeah, that guy has no experience.
Oh, he's looking at it.
Oh, great.
Well, he hasn't announced anything yet, but he's looking at it.
Well, Don Jr. would be a terrible candidate anyways.
Well, but still that he has, but he has the right to run if he wants to.
Well, yeah, he does, but I don't think he's going to do well.
Well, we'll have to see.
Especially with 2028 being loaded with both sides.
So we'll have to see.
There's going to be a bunch of some Republican faces, some new ones, and then there's going to be a ton of new Democrats running in 2028 as well.
Yeah, maybe young ones.
No, I mean the primaries would already be super crowded. If Tom Jr. ever decides to run.
We'll see.
It's just going to be a crowded primary for him. So.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's all we got. That we can sit back and see. In 2028, I'll be 60 years old.
Oh, man.
I'll be 60 years old in 2028, and I'll be already retired.
And Coogan will still be the mayor of this freaking city.
Yeah.
I bet you.
And he will still implement market rate housing. But I think Coogan ought to be investigated by the FBI, though, I think.
Wait, investigation for what?
Well, we want to know where all the money is that he spent. Where is the marijuana? Where is the marijuana money? Where is that?
Marijuana money? I haven't heard anything about that.
No, but I mean, I'm concerned.
I heard there. Well, I heard there's an allegation of him mishandling ARPA funds.
Yeah, that did too. So
marijuana money.
No, but I mean, if you have marijuana dispensaries here in the city, right? There should be the city should be getting a lump sum, right?
Well, I don't know how any of that stuff works, so.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna find out, but
I don't know how much the city. I'm not sure how much the city. You know how that works.
Yeah. Well, I don't either, but I'm gonna look it up though.
Yeah, we're gonna people like Linda Pereira. She needs to go.
She's been in there decades.
Yeah, she needs to go. After hearing what you said and her not answering questions, she needs to go.
Yeah, she does. You know, I mean, come on, man.
I'm just so sick of these politicians just not answering questions.
Well, they think that you know, by not answering our questions, they think that we're dumb and stupid. You know what I'm saying? But
no, they do it. They do it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do it all the time, especially in especially in House and Senate debates. It always happens.
Then nobody wants to answer questions. Alan Silver answered my question.
Especially if they're hard questions. They just try to avoid it or talk about something that's not related to the question.
Yeah, I mean,
every single time.
It's sad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they think that well, they can pull the wool over our eyes and try to get away with it. And you know what the worst part, James? You know what the worst part is? That right now, the politicians right now, they are scared because now we have cameras, now we have live podcasts, now we can send the information out there. You know what I'm saying? And they're scared. They're scared to talk. But Alan Sylvia don't have any problem talking with me. You know what I'm saying?
He answered them.
He did.
He did.
No.
And here goes Linda Pereira just not answering them for any reason, for whatever the reason is.
I even told her I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? I am concerned about the city. Okay, the place, the community that I live in. I am concerned about it. Okay, and I'm concerned about the rents. I'm concerned about tax property values are going up. I'm concerned about that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and I'm also concerned about you know how the city council saved the Bank Street Armory?
Yeah.
Yeah, they saved it. They keep pouring money into it, but they have no idea what to do with it.
Well, they should do something with it.
Why not just demolish the freaking thing?
Or fix it up and make a homeless shelter out of it.
David, you know politicians won't do that. You know they won't.
No, I know they won't. But I mean, if I keep pushing it.
I mean, I wish, but yeah, you really think the city council would ever do that?
Of course not.
No, of course not.
If I was the city council, I'd do it. I would. I'd make a homeless shelter out of that.
I mean, make it to that. Not try to auction it off to private developers and make fucking market rate housing.
Just regard that, people.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
I have it on YouTube too.
Yeah. Whoops.
That's all right.
But my point was, remember how the city tried to auction it off to private developers?
Yeah.
So they could make market rate housing.
Oh, of course, yeah. I'll play music over that. I will. I'll play what is it? Like a video of somebody talking over that. Don't worry about that. YouTube, YouTube, Facebook. Please disregard that.
You know, it's whatever. It was only there for a second, so who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only there for a second, so yeah, don't even worry about that.
No, I ain't.
Yeah, you're fine, but yeah, there was an attempt to make market rate housing out of that Bank Street Armory. They tried making it with near the Almax and Route 79.
Yeah.
They tried making market rate housing out of that.
But the guy did not want to sell that though.
Nope, and he was successful.
Yeah. Yeah, good. He didn't want to sell it. I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad he didn't sell it.
Market rate housing in this city.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't sell it.
Nope.
You know. Well, it's already 7:44.
All right.
And Jake is up if you want to call him.
All right.
And because I think he's so I don't know what he's doing.
Hang up anyways.
Yeah. So, but James, thank you for calling in. I appreciate it, and helping me out with all this nonsense.
Yeah.
Again, always. Yeah, because I wanna finish my show up, and because I got 2 more things to talk about before I hang it up.
All right. Well, I'll let you finish it.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you calling in. Yeah, like I said, you're more than welcome.
All right.
Okay, you're more than welcome.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, I know. Yep.
Okay. All right. Have a good night. Thanks again. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow at work.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good one, David.
All right. You too, buddy. So my coworker, I'm saying, my coworker, he's tired of a lot of things too. You know what I'm saying? And and I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? And because all it is market rate housing with Mayor Paul Coogan. You know what I'm saying? And no affordable housing. You know what I'm saying? No affordable housing, none of this, none of that. Always market rate housing. That's all you hear. Matter of fact, guys, I just posted a video up on Facebook and from my other camera. Just look at it, and you see what I'm talking about. But I also think that Mayor Paul Coogan should be investigated too as well. You know what I'm saying? And and look at his finance. You know what I'm saying? Because there's money missing. Okay, so I think the federal government the FBI should look at and start. Somebody should start an investigation and look at his finance, because this is ridiculous already. Okay, it's ridiculous. So with that being said, I'm going to read try to read some good stuff over here now. Let me see. I got to close this. Macy's makes decisions about Dartmouth Mall locations. Former Fall River man sentenced to prison on 26 charges of killing of a police officer and 2 others. Wow. He's going to jail for a long time. Fall River resident pays off debit without getting a loan. Great job. Supreme Court announced Trump's immediately decision plan. Class action lawsuit causes turmoil of spying, reading users' private message. Wow, great. Georgia Republicans pushing to deport all undocumented immigrants after killing a nurse and student. Massachusetts eye on Medicare funds to pay for immigrants and housing. Wow, here we go again. More Healy. Great. Massachusetts eye on Medicaid funds to pay for immigrants in housing. Oh, here we go. Here we go again. Here we go again with this. You know, wow. Here we go again. You know what I'm saying? With this. I mean, they should be investigating her too. Investigating the governor's office too. And looking into this stuff too. Oh, wow. New Bedford City councilors opposed finding property owners ignoring accessories. 4 iPhone game played real money in. Oh. Similar checks up to $707,430 are going out to millions of Americans. Yeah, okay. Former man involved in seeing mass drug trafficking operations pleaded guilty. Good. Police finds remains believed to be alleged Pentagon 16-year-old girl who vanished in textile appeared in 2024. Well, the guy was now guilty. Former mass driver with no ticket in 3 years must read this. Great. Senator Rodney was asked if he'll vote for Trump over Biden. Here is his response. Senator Rodney was asked if he'll vote for Trump over Biden. Here is his response. Senator Mitt Romney, OT, tells CNN Collins why he won't vote for Donald Trump in the upcoming election and what he thinks in a second Trump presidency would mean to for the U.S. foreign policies. Let's see what he's got to say. I like to hear it. CNN, man, what a corrupt. I don't listen to this guy. CNN is so corrupt. Kamala Harris changes being Trump. I'm just trying to read some more stuff over here. But I want to get to other stuff too, like Twitter and everything, before I, let me see here. I want to get to, let me see what's going on here. Establishments by Medicare dear friends and supporters yesterday for the era of just policy change. House passes short-term funding bill to effort a shutdown. I talked about that yesterday, so I wonder if that is actually still happening. Yeah. I didn't see that one. That'll be, yeah, she's going to lose in the primaries. Man plans to, let's see here. What else is going on here? Man, I got a lot of stuff going on here in this country, man. Never ending story, never end. Let's see here. I got a few more minutes. I better chop with this. We would Nancy. Yeah, boy. Getting ready for the weekends in style for jeans and perfect. Let me see what's going on here. when Donald Trump directed the Republicans to border deal. More Healy, I mean, come on. He did not say that. Okay, she's. I mean, she did not. That's a lie. That's a lie. I think should be investigated. So I mean, yeah, but that's why she's giving affordability has long been a big issue in Massachusetts. When I ran for office, I promised to take it head on today. I signed our state's first tax cut in 20 years, putting $1 billion back in the pockets of families and seniors and renters and more. Yeah, but what about I mean, here you are, okay? Here you are talking about doing this, more Healy. Here you are talking about doing this, okay? But you want to take health care away from our seniors and senior citizens and all, right? So I mean, you want to take away senior citizens away, right? So I mean, so you should more Healy should be talking about yourself, okay? I think more of because I agree with some of your policies, but I don't agree with all your policies. I think your office should be investigated. Your finance should be investigated too as well, because we're just tired of it already. Because one, more Healy, you do not know how to handle immigration. Okay, you're giving money out to people. Okay, that you're giving money out to people. Okay, that are coming over the borders and everything, and living in airports, living in the street and everything, and half of these people that come over are homeless anyway. Okay, but I mean, I don't, supporting this now. Okay, I mean, I think more Healy. I think your office too should be investigated. You know what I'm saying? And I really honestly, yes. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, here you are. I mean, you're advocating for more money. You remind me of Coogan. Okay, raising taxes. You remind me of that. So I mean, please. I mean, I think the FBI should be looking into the governor's finance and Coogan's finance too. I mean, end the story. Okay, the people are fed up with it already. Start looking at finances and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Start looking how much money is being how much money is being poured in. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. So I mean, more Healy, you talk about Trump, but you know better. Okay, you talk about Trump. Okay, All right, well, I'm the one. You ain't the one that shut down the XL pipelines. You ain't the one. You ain't the one that did that. You know what I'm saying? You use that to become governor of Massachusetts. You ain't the one. Okay? And you know something? And but you're so proud of yourself, okay? You're so proud of yourself, but you're not the one that shut down the XL pipelines, okay? That caused the XL pipelines caused people's jobs, families, and everything too. All right, so that caused a lot of jobs. So so you're so proud of you're so proud of shutting down the XL pipelines, right? You know what I'm saying? You're so proud of so you're so proud of people who lost millions of jobs too. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, you're so proud. Gotta love it, and I hope somebody runs against her in 4 years. She's so proud. You know what I'm saying? I hope we have a Republican run against her in 4 years. Yeah, you're so proud that everyone lost. Millions of people lost their jobs. I shut down the XL pipelines. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one. You know what I'm saying? So proud that people lost millions of jobs. And here you are, fighting for these people that jumped the border, the immigrants that jump in the border, and here you are, taking away from the American people, not helping the homeless people that we have here, the opiate addictions and stuff that we got going on here, right? Market rate housing and stuff. But I caught on to your deal. You're getting affordable housing, and for the immigrants that coming into this country, that's what you're doing. Okay, you're fighting for them. You're not fighting for us. You're fighting for them. Okay, you're fighting for them. I can see you fighting for them and fighting for us too at the same time. That would be great, but you're not doing that. Okay, you're not doing that. So that's my opinion option. Okay, I hope somebody runs against her in 4 years. I just can't wait. Okay, because I'm getting so sick of this nonsense that leaving our homeless veterans out in the street, leaving the homeless people on the street, just like Coogan is doing the same thing. Coogan wants a water taxi. Coogan wants this. But it's sad, okay? But don't forget, we are the people, and we're the ones that pay you to we're the ones that pay you. So let me tell you this, okay? We got control over yous, okay? All of us taxpayers, from both sides, from Democrat to Republican, we have control over you, okay? Remember that, okay, Moore Healy. We have control over you, okay? We have control what gets spent and what don't get spent, okay? Because let me tell you something. If it wasn't for us, okay, us taxpayers, you wouldn't be generating any more money. No money would be going into anywhere, okay? Okay, I mean, maybe we should file a lawsuit against Mayor Paul Coogan too. Okay, maybe we should. Okay, maybe somebody should file a lawsuit and find out where all that tax money is going. Okay, all right, tax money and the opera money and all. What a wasteful thing to do. Unbelievable. Wasteful things to do. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm just concerned. You know what I'm saying? I am concerned about the citizens of this country, the Fall River. Okay, I'm concerned. Okay, I'm concerned about the ARPA money, where that money went, and I'm concerned about it. Okay, why is anything getting done here? Why is it always got to be market rate housing? Okay, and raising taxes up on the homeowners, property taxes and everything else. Okay, so he can recoup that money. Oh, I found the money. Nah, I hope you get investigated. And I hope they investigate your finance and find out where the finance is not, because something. And again, something. I hope one day that somebody files a lawsuit against Mort Healy and Mayor Paul Coogan too at the same time, because this is ridiculous already. Okay, but I have to go now. And take care. James, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. And let's see who else watched today. Jessica, Mike, thank you for watching all this, and I appreciate it. I told you I'd give you a good show today. I did. So thank you. I appreciate it. My time's up. I have to get up in the morning. So take care, everybody. This is Dave Mead. This is the other half of of the video. This is Dave Mead for Over Media News. I'll talk to you guys next Wednesday, next Tuesday and Wednesday. Ron Cabral's not going to be on my show. He'll be coming over Wednesday. He'll be coming over next Wednesday. We'll be talking about other things. I'm trying to get things I'm going here. So take care, everybody. Have a great night, and please share. I'm looking for 200 to 500 likes on my Fall River YouTube and Twitter page. Thank you. Take care.